Hello, Scorpio. How are you guys? Scorpio, thank you so much for being extremely patient. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time and your energy and just the love. Thank you guys so much for supporting. And I want to pour that energy all right back into you guys. Thank you so, so much. Scorpio, this will be your general read for the second half of August of 2019. All right. So roughly the 16th through the 31st, and as I'm recording this, it is now the 19th. Okay, so again, I do apologize for getting this out a couple of days late, but you know, we be having some things going on too. Hold on, Scorpio, let me get you together. All right. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, even Scorpio Venus. These messages may be for you. Keep in mind, these are very general messages, so there's no way possible that it will resonate to every Scorpio, okay? Keep the energy that does and discard the energy that doesn't. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Yep, that was it. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look and see. Okay, Scorpio, we got, oh, okay, Scorpio, well, those are our two cards. 1 second. Let me pick them up. Hold on. All right, the first card that actually came shooting out is, well, cards or fate. All right. The next card that we have is Pearl, hidden knowledge. Oh, wow, Scorpio, listen, hold on. This is what I'm feeling here between these two energies. Scorpio, during this time, a lot of you are going to be, a lot of you are going to be tapping in. Oh, goodness. It's like I can't even get it out. A lot of you guys are going to be tapping into a lot of unknown talents. This is what I'm feeling strongly here, okay? For some of you, those may be spiritual talents. For others of you, these may be just, you may be coming into finding out the things that, you know, work for you, you know, the things that come easy to you, the things that you're good at, the things that you are acclimated for, okay? The things that your mind just picks up naturally. You didn't even know it, you know? It's like, dang, I never knew I was this good at numbers, you know, or I never knew I was this good at whatever, baking or sewing or whatever, you know, just whatever talent or whatever's your own personal niche. Like, you guys are going to be discovering some of that. I don't even feel like here, it's not even where you're going to really be discovering it to your full potential. This is where it's like you get a peek of it. You get a peek of it. You get a peek of some kind of way. You get a peek at what you were always supposed to do. It's a very, very interesting energy, Scorpio. Scorpio, I get the feeling that for some of you, you may have been avoiding a particular calling because it just was like not attractive to you, like that particular trade or that particular whatever, right? It was just not attractive to you. So I'm not going to go down that path, but you had always been good at it. So at the same time, it's like you are good at it for a reason. And something is preparing you to have to tap into those talents or gifts or skills. Or something is going to end up happening, I feel, where you'll even realize that you had been unknowingly prepared for it all your life, or you had been training for it all your life, in a way. Like, everything that had happened is built up to that particular moment. And then you realize, oh, now I see. Now I see how precious I am. All right, let's go ahead and get some tarot out. I'm hearing one more shuffle. So let's give it one more shuffle. Yes. All right, Scorpio. Thank you for so much again for your patience while I get your cards laid out. Sorry about the camera bump. Thank you. Some of you may be fighting negative words. I'm feeling some of you may be doing something that you are good at, but there may be like discouraging words. There may be negative words or negative things that people are throwing your way to purposely try to get you to not see how incredible you really are, Scorpio. Okay, and that's just for some of you. Sorry that I just heard that. Okay. All right, our central energy here is the Death card. All right, Scorpio. So we're starting off with your energy right out of the gate. Ooh, goodness. The Death card right there. So listen, Scorpio, what I am feeling here more than anything is I'm feeling that you guys have come to a point in your situation, or maybe in a relationship or with anything, right? You guys have come to a particular point in life, even right now, where you are like, okay, the worst is behind me and I need to move forward into something. For some of you, it's where you are recognizing that a change or some sort of transformation needs to be made. Okay. Now, with the Death card, sometimes you can be kind of hung up in, you know, the fact that, something has not worked out, or you're kind of resting in that energy. But ultimately, though, you are moving through it. You're moving through the darkest parts of things. Okay. You're moving through the darkest parts of things and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And once you get to that light at the end of the tunnel, you are changed, or you are operating as a new. All right. So some situation has already died out. Something is already over. Something is already transpired. The Devil card now. Scorpio, listen. You may have been dealing with a Capricorn, or you may have been dealing with someone who had you in a very, very dark spot. I feel like emotionally they really kept you very dark and in the dark, and they kept your vibrations low. They kept you bound to them. Okay. Now, if this is not about a specific person, this is where some of you may have been just dealing with a situation that had you bound, or, that you allowed yourself to become bound to. Sometimes those can play out as certain addictions, certain overindulgences, certain codependencies, things like that nature that keeps you in a very, very dark atmosphere. Okay? Kept you from knowing how precious you really are on the inside. But listen, someone has shown you a light. Someone has extended some sort of hand to you. I feel like this may be someone you are dealing with who, is possibly on your level. And when I say on your level, I mean like they are either, around your age, or, they may possibly be younger than you. You may have been inspired by just something that someone does. Okay. What I'm looking at here is this still is Earth sign energy. Scorpio, you could have been in a very, very dark situation, or you could have been witness to a very, very dark situation involving someone. And you may have been inspired about how they have pulled themselves out of that, and how they how they've kind of turned their own life around. Okay. You're excited for their transformation. So it's like, so now it's maybe where you're wanting to, okay, well, But But you are all, but your energy is also that very transformational energy, Scorpio. You may have been the person who helped them. Ah, so now we have the Princess of Wands. Oh yes, Scorpio. Yes. You are ready. You are like, okay, I saw them pull themselves out of this dark situation. Great. I'm going to pull myself out too. I'm going to discover my worth as well. Because see, the thing is, the reason why you're in this death card, or in this death card, the reason why this death energy is here, because like I said, you have already experienced the worst of a situation. And you had, like I said in the beginning, you guys got a glimpse. You got a glimpse of the real you in your true form, doing the things that, you know, you were made to do. You got a glimpse of that. And that's what that glimpse was. That Princess of Pentacles there, that's what that glimpse was. If that wasn't you watching someone, you know, do what it is that you're trying to do and being inspired by them, well, then this is you being that light for others. And also, this is you having that glimpse of a greater option or a different path, and you ride it with the Princess of Wands there. That's letting me know that pinnacle energy turned into fire, and you run with it and you go with it. Okay, and it's all new territory to you. Of course it would be. All right, so now we have the King of Wands. So listen, so we do have the King of Wands here under the Death card, Scorpio. So okay, listen, honestly, Scorpio, what I'm picking up on here is I'm picking up that there is someone that you do look up to. Now I do see it, okay? This is someone that you definitely look up to. This is someone that you definitely are inspired by. This person here was either, you know, you watching a peer go through what you're about to go through, or you actually, you know, finding that spark, or finding that or seeing that glimpse of what your true self was, and then finally acting on it. I see that you were supported by some sort of mentor. Maybe someone who has been where you've been before, but if not, at least just someone that, you know, is of status that you want to get to. Okay? This person may have also given you a certain opportunity as well. They may have given you this new sort of lease on life. They may be the reason why you're able to be in a position of making this transition. All right. Your current environment is the Ace of Cups. Oh, see. Okay, yes, Scorpio, I'm understanding. What I'm understanding here, Scorpio, is in your current state of things, you are leading more towards everlasting love, and you're leading yourself out of the dark, unknown, the messed up mindset of being depressed and things like that. Like you're leaving that, you're leaving that behind. Okay. This person here, this King of Wands, I'm definitely feeling that this person is maybe some sort of love interest, or someone that you do have a lot of admiration for. You adorn them, you know. And they give you, you know, they make you see where you can really turn your whole life around. You know, not only do they make you see that you can do it, they make you see that you can do it because they've done it, right? But they also give you the opportunity to do it, and they even give you the and it motivates you to do it even more, because you're feeling love, and you're feeling loved, you know? Like, so that, yeah, that's definitely it. That's that person that has given you the glimpse of what your worth is, and now you're moving towards that now. Okay, what are your hopes and fears? All right, so now we have the Prince of Cups. Oh, listen, Scorpio, you are surrounded by people all over. What I'm feeling here is with this Prince of Cups, as I see it right now. Well, let me first say this. Let me say this, Spirit. Thank you. I got to get this message out. What I'm hearing is, Scorpio, we need to watch the people that you're around. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people. Okay. So you may need to watch the people that you're around, because some of those people, I won't say that they don't have the best intentions. They may have good intentions, but they don't all have the best intentions. Okay. Their intentions may be more to serve their good. All right. Which is why, for some reason, but there's some other reason there, a deeper reason why you're even around those people anyway. Okay. Maybe that'll be revealed to us here. But just the people that you're around, just make sure you keep an eye on them. I do feel, though, that for majority of you, this is like speaking just to the energy that you're resonating to. So, you being in a dark place and recognizing that you need to transform because someone has shown you love. Someone that you actually look up to has shown you love, and it makes you realize again what your worth is, and it ignites that spark of fire under you again. Okay. But in the hopes and fears section here, now let's get to it. In the hopes and fears section here, we do have the Prince of Cups. So Scorpio, listen, this is what I'm feeling. I do feel like for some of you, this could be your energy, feeling a little bit fearful of, maybe leaving something or someone behind. There may be people that you know, or people that you may have, just people that you know that may still be vibrating on, from a low place. And that's not to take a dig at anybody. I'm just saying, but you can recognize sometimes when you're beginning to vibrate differently from your friends. You may still have those friends that still may be operating in those low places that you're trying to come out of. And this is you looking at that like, okay, like, man, I want to help them. I want to show them that I can do it, like, in a way to kind of pay it forward. All right. Now, for others of you, this is where you're actually, just going more with the flow of things. Okay. And now you're tapping more into your own feelings. And for the first time, like really analyzing, or really even trying to understand what it even feels like to have all of this love here. Okay. This is like where you're like sitting like, okay, I can't believe the worst just happened, or I just got myself from out of a bad situation, and now I'm here and I have so much love. And it's almost as like this is where you're coming into a realization that, dang, I am special. And you know that you're special. You always knew that you were special. You always knew that you were destined for something different than what you were doing. Okay. You just needed to change. And here I see a lot of you got that support from someone. All right, the outcome here is the Hangman. Okay, listen, Scorpio, what I'm feeling here with the Hangman, as it aligns with the Devil card here, for an outcome, yeah, I am getting where, for some of you, that Prince of Cups right there under it is telling me that for some of you, you are, you're leaning more towards going for that brighter future, for that love, right? But at the same time, there's still something that does hold you. There still may be a hold somewhere. Okay. Now, for others of you, this is where you're just, okay, you've already made up your mind. You know exactly what it is that you want to do, and I see no reason why you wouldn't go towards this new everlasting love, or situation that's going to be more positive for you. I don't see where you wouldn't do that. But with the Hangman being there, I also feel like there may be some things going on that are not in your control. With sometimes that would happen with the card of fate. It's fate. You can't really control that. But there is some sense of stagnancy because maybe you are waiting on some other things to align up as well. Okay. But in the meantime, it's like while you're waiting on those things to line up, it's like, okay, well, where do I go? Ooh, Scorpio. Let's see what the card under the deck was. Okay, the Ten of Wands. Oh, look, the Ten of Wands and then the Wheel. And then the Six of Wands. Listen, These cards were the cards under the deck. This is your Ten of Wands, your Wheel, and your Six of Wands. So what I'm feeling here is things are definitely moving here in your favor, leading more towards your success, okay? But you are going to have to put something down. You're going to have to let something go, which we already knew that anyway, because the Death card has already signified to us that it's done. It's over. It's over. The situation is dead. The situation has no more life in it. And the reason why it has no more life in it is because someone has made you see a light that shines brighter than where you're at now. Okay? And heading in that direction, there's nothing but success for you. Not only will you see success with having people around you, people adorning you the way you adorn others, but you'll also be understanding what your own worth is. Okay? And that you don't have to dwell in such dark places anymore. Because the worst of things has already happened. All right. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on the table. I usually don't clarify any particular card. Just drop some more cards on the table and see what the energy tells us. Sometimes it's almost like a different spread, giving us a different perspective of things, okay? So just keep in mind, for those of you who may not be familiar with the way I do clarifiers. If you would like for me to clarify a particular card sometimes, though, let me know in the comment box. Because I do want to stay open. All right. Thank you so much, Spirit, for the messages that you have provided for us. Do appreciate it for my Scorpio friends. Let's go ahead and see what other energies we have here. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. Spirit, that's what I'm hearing for some of you. Is like, for some of you, that's like the way you live life in a way. It's like one more shuffle. All right, well, I'm gonna get one more shuffle, and it's basically like saying you're gonna go for it again. Go for it again. All right, so we have two cards to fall out here on the table. Okay, the first card we have here is the Queen of Pentacles. The second card we have here is the Devil card. Okay, the Devil card comes out again. All right, we got two more cards. All right, the first card we have is Judgment, or the third card we have is Judgment. And let me put this to where we can see. All right, and the last card here is the Page of Cups in reverse. Scorpio. Listen, this is what I'm feeling for you guys. I'm feeling that for many of you, or for some of you, okay? For some of you, this is where whatever is pulling you here, whatever has you bound, whatever you're not able to really let go of, I'm feeling that that is so much a part of you that even when you do progress and you get successful and you're able to, and you graduate from this Princess of Pentacles to this Queen of Pentacles, I think for some of you, you with the Page of Cups here in reverse, I feel like for some of you, you may kind of reminisce about, you know, how it felt to be, you know, in that place, okay? Because for some of you, that's where you may have done certain things to make you feel better, right? And, you know, it's almost where like you're still in recovery of things. But with the Judgment card here, this is letting me know that this Judgment card energy is keeping you on track, okay? Because the Judgment card is telling me, all right, well, you know what? Yeah, you understand how you felt when you were back in that dark place. Yes, we see that you may still have struggles, or you may still have triggers. Of course, you may still, everyone will, all right? But with the Judgment card, this Judgment card is letting me know that, you know, you remember what it was like and you don't want to be back in that place again, okay? So you always, you know, make the best decision when it comes to not playing into those emotional triggers that kept you back. Scorpio, I feel like for some of you, this may be where someone maybe in the past has told you that you weren't good enough for something. For some, yes. Thank you, Spirit. For some of you, this is where you were told that you weren't good enough for something, but the something was something that you knew that you were good at, or it was the something that you thought you were the best at. And so there was like a certain anxiety built up about it, a certain depression built up about it. Someone has recognized you, though. Someone has recognized the hidden gem that you are. And they're making you more confident. I say all that to say that they're making you more confident about things. Someone sees your worth, Scorpio. And it's about time. Let's go ahead and pull our last energies to see how we can navigate through all of this energy on the table. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So the card that we have is Serendipity. Bright new prospects are on the horizon. Yes. So what I'm feeling here, ultimately, Scorpio, Spirit is trying to help you understand that no matter what you're dealing with or going through, just understand that there's going to be bright new things on the horizon for you. There is already bright new things on the horizon for you. You've been shown that. You already intuitively know it. Keep that in mind, and that will help you to kind of stay out of that mental place that you go to whenever you're triggered by something from the past. Okay? Look at, the position that you held when you were coming out of that, when you were changing. You went from the Princess of Pentacles by putting that Pentacle energy into action, and then now you became so successful through acts of love, and you become the Queen of Pentacles now. Listen, Scorpio, I see nothing but good things here, okay? I see nothing but good things here. What I do feel, though, is I feel like someone is starting to help you to recognize your worth, and you're changing more towards that, okay? I'm going to go ahead and go, but let me know how this works out in the comment box below. I do appreciate all of that. Again, sorry about being late. I will go ahead and say make sure you check me out live on August the 24th at 9 p.m. All right. Participate in the live. Subscribe. You may be able to win a free reading. All right. So, all right, Scorpio. Talk to you later. Bye.